Welcome to the Los Culeros podcast, where the arrows fly straight and the conversations stay real. We're your hosts, Jose Jara and Josh Peña. We're just a couple of everyday guys with a growing love for the archery, the outdoors, and the journey that comes with both. By no means are we pros or veterans, but we're all in. Whether you're new to the bow or have years under your belt, you're welcome here. This podcast is all about sharing stories, learning from guests, and building a community around the sport we've grown to love. So grab your bow, lace up your boots, and join us as we dive into archery, hunting, and life, one shot at a time.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode.
Another episode of some nonsense.
A lot of nonsense,
A lot
I think.
of nonsense today.
A lot of nonsense.
All nonsense.
All nonsense. Do you guys do Elf on the Shelf?
Nah.
No.
No, I don't. My daughter is
Yeah,
older.
dude.
So, like, the whole
Yeah.
thing has been
Played out already.
Yeah, pretty much.
We have two, and they got wild this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used my wife's credit card to buy me a new bow.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Elves, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yep. Damn it, Alves. Thank you,
Yeah.
Santa. What'd you get?
Yeah.
What's
I got-
your elf's name?
oh my god,
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Remember their names? I think
Oh, there's two of them?
One of them's Pablo, and I don't know what the other one. The other one has like a Caucasian name.
Caucasian name.
Steve.
I think so. I don't know. It's like a weird.
Is they're both boys?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Did you ask them if they wanted to be boys?
I
You gotta
did.
ask now.
No, they told us.
Oh,
They told
okay.
you. Okay. They
Yeah.
said,
Mhm.
what does it say? Want to see my pecker?
That little bird. Want to see my pecker? He's all okay. He's
Here it is. You want to see it again?
That's funny.
Have you seen that?
I haven't.
No,
Uh-oh.
it's a little cartoon, bro. You want to see my pecker?
what did that guy say? Jesus.
Oh my god.
Are you talking about your beak? Like, fucking funny. God
Yeah.
damn it.
So let's
I
get
forgot
into
what
it.
I was searching.
Yeah, I think
You
you
were
were.
typing in peckers.
No, ASA.
Oh, yeah. It's,
ASA. Are you shooting ASA this next year, Chewy?
Yeah, I'm gonna sign up
Yeah.
for it and
he's
see how that
already
goes.
he's already going after the 23 millimeters, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
I need a.
Yeah. So let's get into that. We finished up our 3D season this past weekend.
Yes, sir.
I got a confession, dude. I was pretty annoyed and mad that Josh beat me this weekend. It's like, I got in my car and I was like, stupid. What are you doing? God dang it.
God darn it!
I fell apart at the end, man.
And then you made a trip to.
Yeah, and then I made a trip to High Desert, bought a new setup.
Yeah.
Take-
I tend to do that to people.
It's a takedown Josh season.
Dude,
The
I
hunt for
lost
Josh.
when I lost my throne, dude. I went and bought a Black Gold Revenge
Yeah.
just because of the name, and then I didn't do shit with it.
So it didn't live up to its name.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't know, man. Just fell off and
Nah, that's what I
never went back.
That's what I get for talking shit. We're like halfway through the course, and Josh is like, "Are you beating me?" I'm like, "I've been. I mean, this whole time,
Oh,
not just
I
right
remember that
now.
comment.
Yeah.
Been." And he's like,
All right.
saw a little fire light back of his head.
Yeah.
His ass started smoking. I was like, "Oh,
Yep.
Started
Yeah.
drilling them then.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah."
Yeah. Hey,
All of a
that's a
sudden,
wise choice of words there, man.
Yeah.
all of a sudden, my bow's on the floor. And somebody moved my
He's
side.
like, yeah,
No.
dude, my bow fell like 5 times, and then we looked over and it's on the ground.
6.
I was like, "Dang it!" But
Oh, shit.
yeah, so finished up. I think I ended up top 5 in my class
Yeah.
out of 5 shooters. Fifth place.
Same.
I was looking at the scores, man, from the championship, and I would have placed second in the open class. Yeah, behind
Nice.
Tarball.
Yeah,
Tarball. Yeah,
I got 3rd because Josh didn't compete. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
I hadn't shot that good all year, and
until I said something.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
I gotta do that.
You need to do that at the beginning of the year
right
to set them
something. But
Yeah,
I was
I
pretty
shot
annoyed.
pretty good.
I was like, ugh, this
Dude,
sucks.
when I was shooting, it was so windy. And then
Yeah,
with
it
the
was.
quiver on, I've never shot when the wind with the quiver on.
Mhm.
All the other times, it was just I had my hip quiver and
Yeah,
Yeah. So we're gonna have a meeting soon, but we're gonna implement some new changes into a new class. Instead of the long range, I want to, and of course, this is just ideas right now, but I do want to do that bow hunter class.
Yeah.
Where you have to have a full set of arrows on your quiver, a full quiver full of arrows on your bow.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Already got a quiver.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I'm buying a new quiver.
You get another cutter, or what are you getting?
No, it's a single arrow quiver.
3D printed. That's all it holds.
It's full.
Yeah.
It's full. I don't know what to tell you, Josh. It's full.
Most quivers are 4 to 5 or 4 to 6, but
3M tape an arrow to my right.
there you go. Yeah. This is a prototype.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn it, boys!
Now,
all
but
right, just taking notes. Just taking notes.
loopholes.
Make sure it ends up.
You don't
want to
tape it. You get a little zip tie.
zip
It
tie.
makes it look better.
Yeah, there you go.
Match the
You
strings.
just push it to the side.
Yeah.
Just,
So I ended up, I think, third. Tree, if you jumped in it like halfway through the season, right?
no,
You
I missed
a
the
couple.
first one. I missed the first one,
Yeah.
and then I missed the last one before
Yeah.
championship.
Yeah. Not too bad. You
Nah,
shot pretty good.
I thought I did pretty good.
What do you think about your setup? Because you kind of changed setups kind of like midway through.
Yeah, midway I switched to that carbon, and and then I started running the quiver.
Mhm.
And like I
Mhm.
said, I never shot in the wind with it, and man, that thing was a sail. I didn't realize how bad it pulls you.
Yeah, definitely. It'll compromise you in the wind for sure.
And then I did take it off one shot, but it didn't feel right. Like it was just because
it makes a huge difference if you run a quiver to run a back bar.
Mhm.
And I think you just have a quiver, no back bar.
Yeah, no back bar.
So I think it would have helped, but it makes your setup heavier too. So
with the stabilizers I have, do they have like another attachment to run a back bar?
You can
No,
just
it's
get the bracket.
yeah, it's
bro.
a bracket.
Just a bracket.
Yeah,
You have to get a bracket, and then you have to get the back bar.
Yeah. So like Trophy Ridge makes one where they're together, the
Mhm.
front and back, and then the quick disconnect takes the whole thing off.
Yeah.
Or you can get the stabilizers that just have the quick disconnect on the back.
Mhm.
Yours, oh shit, he has the carbon. Does it have the dual ports?
Yeah, it has
It has a kickstand.
Well, no.
Or
on the back of it, because I ran the cutter bars on that setup.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first.
So you
setup I
got
have.
2 points to put your stabilizers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
all you would need is a shorter bar,
and the
but
bracket.
the bracket.
The bracket for the back.
Oh, okay.
I might have one.
I got a couple. I got a dead center.
I was
Setup.
thinking I had a shrewd one, but that might be
And
on
I
my
have-
wife's bow.
I have a Shrewd on that white 3D bow.
Yeah.
So to stay in bow hunter, is that gonna affect me if I run a back bar?
As long as it's not over a certain length.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. So
Yeah. You don't have a lot of length in the back.
no,
Not a lot of length in the back, huh?
Matches your front.
it matches the front.
Just real quick, want to cut in and talk about our giveaway. We're trying to get to 100. We're at 53 or 63. I can't count.
That was 53.
53. So we're halfway there. Help us get to 100, guys. and
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends to subscribe. And we're going to be giving away some Easton 5.0s once we get to 100. We still have to figure out how we're going to do that, but I think we'll.
I didn't know I had my glasses on.
Yeah, I was wondering why your eyes looked like they were open.
Yeah. It shouldn't be. It's past my bedtime.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, trying to get to 100. We're going to be giving away some Easton arrows, Easton 5.0s, inserts, and wraps, and well,
It's a full build.
It'll be a full build.
Yeah, it'll be a full build. It's match grade field points, which means they're straight as shit. Arrows are match grade as
Mhm.
well.
Yes, sir.
So you're fully decked out and stuff, and we'll build them to whatever weight I think you guys would want. And if you're not an archer, you can always give those arrows to somebody that is. We'll figure that out. But what are we thinking for wraps? Let the winner choose the color.
We'll let the winner pick the colors or the wraps they want, and then we'll go ahead and purchase those and get those put together and sent out.
And then we'll go live
Yep.
as we build them.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll do that. We'll do that for sure. So is there anything you're gonna change in your setup next year?
Ooh. I'm thinking about that back bar.
Yeah,
That
back
would
bar.
be something. And
Yeah,
then,
for sure.
I will maybe a different site.
Different site. I know you.
I can't
know
run
you,
a glass.
You switched kind of midway through, and then you had some issues with your setup with your bow,
Mhm.
and you got new mods or new cams.
Yeah, I got new
And
cams.
I think those feel pretty good.
Yeah, they feel they don't creak no more.
Yeah.
because we had like a little creaking
Yeah.
sound in it, and now it's dude. I'm telling you, it feels like a brand new bow.
Heck
Has
yeah.
those new strings on it. Feels good.
Yeah.
And when I first got it, it had that 80 or what was it, 85% let off.
Mm-hmm.
I was not a fan of that. So
Yeah.
Now
But-
you like the higher let off,
Yeah.
90?
yeah,
It
Yeah.
takes some getting used to, man. So I like the Elite because it's not 5-pound increments,
Mhm.
it's or 5% increments. It's you can adjust it to 83 if you wanted to, or 87 if you
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to.
Yeah, I
so
just
it's real
felt
nice
real
that way.
jumpy. Just
Yeah.
really like, when I anchor in and try to
Mm-hmm.
kind of find my point, it'll just want to go on me.
Yeah.
And-
What it does is it keeps you honest.
Mhm.
It really depends on the weight that you're pulling back, and then also like once you anchor in, it kind of makes you focus on you pulling back and staying in that back wall
Mhm.
because the lighter let off. And I experienced that on Saturday because I shot Saturday I shot my bow that morning, shot 30 targets, and then jumped in the 4Runner and after Josh beat me and went and bought a whole new setup.
Yeah.
After you cried in the car.
After I cried in the car for a little bit. And when he was setting it up, I ended up getting the PSE Sicario, and that doesn't have 90% let off. So let off was off from when I was used to shooting that whole morning.
Mhm.
So once I got in it and got into that back wall, it felt jumpy. And I'm like, whoa, what the heck's going on here? Because I had already shot it and I was very impressed. I liked it. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. And then when I bought it, I was like, wait a minute, this does not feel like it did the last time.
Yeah.
But it's because I had just shot my 33 that had a better, well, not better, but it had a more let off than
Mhm.
that one. So I was like, oh shit, what did I do? What did
Yeah.
I do? I thought about it for a little bit, and now I'm gonna wait a little bit. I have everything for it except for stabilizer bars. So right now I'm looking at the Quattro cutters, and the Shrewd just came out with some new stabilizer bars that I want to check out. And you, Josh, are you gonna run? What are you gonna run next year? The Bear or Elite, or are you thinking something else?
I want to get comfortable with the Bear.
Yeah.
The Bear setup. I was shooting the Elite this weekend, and I want to get into. I was just looking at the registration and stuff for the ASA right now. I'm still in the known 40 class.
Yeah.
But I didn't compete last year.
Yeah.
So I might just stay there.
No 40.
Known 40. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Yeah.
As I go back to where I started, man, and
Mhm.
from 5mm arrows to shooting 27s, it's like, okay, my score improved a little bit more, but I think my confidence level was at an all-time high with the 5mm arrow.
Yeah.
And I saw my best scores back then. Still never broke 200 though. I think
Yeah.
the closest I got on the 3D field was like 192 or 193 or
Mhm.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the goal right there, just to
Yeah,
break 200.
Break 200.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I don't think I'll go with a fat arrow. I think I'll go with a normal standard arrow.
Hmm.
Just keep it simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just try to keep it as simple as possible.
It's difficult down here because when you're shooting in 3D, there's definitely an advantage of shooting a fatter arrow, but there's also a disadvantage to it because it's more wind resistance, and the wind down here is pretty nasty. So it's one of those things where you have to kind of figure out if it works or not. If you're going to compete ASA, I think it'd be a good idea to run the fatter arrows because you're not constantly shooting here in Deming where it's windy as hell all the time. And down here, we experience it. I call it March Madness.
Yeah.
In March it's pretty nasty here.
Yeah.
So I'm debating whether to shoot the 23s next season. We'll see. We'll see. So try to
Yeah,
figure that out.
that's what we're talking about was
Yeah.
maybe going with the fatter arrow, and I'm actually kind of doing the trial and error through you guys. Like you guys talk about, it didn't work, and I'm still in between. I'm like, well, should I
Yeah.
just stick with the standard side arrow
Yeah.
and just
Try
to get better?
Yeah.
Like
what I would recommend, honestly, for you, Chewy, is that evoke evoke that you have.
Yeah.
I would run that with a fatter arrow, and then longer stabilizer bars when I have some that you can try out, and you can experiment with those, and then see how that feels, man. Because I think that'll help. And then if you don't like it, then you have your other setup that you can just run. So
yeah, on that my other bow, I need to put a new either a new serving on the where right there at the knock at the D loop.
Yeah.
And I think I need to redo the D loop on it.
Okay.
Because there's started to wear
know a
right
guy.
Starting
there.
to fray.
Yeah,
You know a guy?
Yeah, I know a guy.
I know a guy.
He moved to Santa Clara,
Some young guy. Santa Clara?
Santa Rosa.
Oh, Badger.
Badger. Yeah, so I'm debating. Like, I do want to go with the fatter arrow, but then I'm just like, well, I just need to dial in my stuff a little better because now
I did notice that we were out there shooting, and I'm like, "Chewy, did you range that?" And you're like, "Nah, man, it's close enough." I'm like, "What the? All right." I was like, "Cool, man." And then,
yeah, well, I knew that my sights weren't dialed in,
yeah,
so I'm just like, well, it's close enough.
Right,
Like,
right.
we'll see. I did miss twice. And dude, the closest shots, it was that turkey was at, what was it, 30
that
yards?
turkey.
No, it wasn't 30 yards,
yeah,
but I missed bad. And whether it was the wind, even when I was on the opposite side of the wind, I was still shooting to the right,
Yeah.
like really bad. So
man, that messed me up. When I shot Saturday, as I was holding over for the wind, and then it would die, and I would shoot
Yep.
over. I'm like, God dang it! And then I wouldn't compensate for the wind, and I would shoot the other way. I'm like, God dang it, man! I couldn't figure it out.
I let down a lot this shoot, and usually I'll try not to,
Mm-hmm.
but I was just talking about, I'm like, dude, I can't do this. I have to let down. And
Yeah.
so we're talking about,
Yeah.
man, it's hard to
Yeah.
let down.
Stubborn.
And,
I
let
get
that-
you're stubborn.
Let
Yeah.
that pride go.
Yep.
Are you going to put Charlie in the
Yeah,
ASA?
yeah. We talked about that. He had a blast.
That's good.
This weekend shooting, kind of, because he missed out a couple, and we went out there and shot the weekend before. We were out there shooting balloons and stuff, and he was excited for it.
Mhm.
Whenever we got back, he was like, "I need to turn my bow up." I'm like, "Yeah, man, we'll do that. Get you sighted in." I got him that new sight. It's pretty nice. That little sight's pretty nice.
You did pretty good this weekend.
He did all right. He didn't do great, but he was the same way. It was close enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got his 20-yard pin dialed, and that was the only pin. And then he was just holding lower or higher,
Yeah.
depending on the yardage.
Yeah.
And which is pretty impressive because, I mean, I have a hard time figuring that shit out.
Mhm.
And he was like, "I got it." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did pretty good.
He did really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For 3D, if we're like to stay either in the bow hunter or that new class that you're talking about, if we could use a single pin slide,
Yeah.
I think I'll
Yeah,
go with
just
that.
there's no glass.
Just
That's
no
the only
glass.
thing. Yeah. I'll look again at the rules of what the I try to get as close to the ASA ruling as possible. And go from there.
Mhm.
We follow ASA's guidelines as far as like the rules and stuff, like arrow deflection, and
Mhm.
bounce back, or glances off, that kind of stuff. But when it comes to the actual classes,
You have some leeway.
we're just a fun. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just a fun.
Yeah.
It's just a club thing. So unless we're actually shooting a sanctioned ASA
Mhm.
tournament, then the rules are.
Are you going to continue to use ASA scoring?
I'm on the fence on that.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that
that's
do
been
it.
the big debate for years because we're the only club that does the ASA scoring. Everybody
Throughout the
else
year, yeah.
scores it. What is it? IBO?
IBO. Yeah.
Basically what that means is in ASA you have a lower 12 and an upper 12.
Mhm.
And in IBO the center one is a 12.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 So I'm curious to see if that changes people's
Yeah,
scores. You know
yeah.
what I mean? But I mean, I would like to try it.
That'd be cool.
Try it
You know
for a
what-
year.
Yeah.
And see
You
what
know what's
happens.
crazy is I noticed that this weekend I don't get as competitive, and I should, with like other groups.
Yeah.
So this weekend I shot with oh my god, Carlos,
Oh,
or who did I shoot with this weekend?
Chris
Fermin?
Carbajal and
Chris.
Fermin Hodges
Yeah.
and Sonia.
Yeah, so I shot with them, and we were shooting, and I wasn't as. I mean, of course, I want to do good, and I don't want to be acting. You know, I don't want them to make fun of me or anything like that. So I was focused and I was shooting, but on Sunday I shot for fun.
Yeah.
So Saturday I shot competition in that group, and I shot all right, shot decent, and then Sunday we get out there, and George starts talking shit and. Don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
Fucking shoot 12s, and I'm like,
That's all.
right.
That's all he does
Yeah.
is talk shit.
all
about
right,
fucking
all right,
jerks.
I got you. And like, I was drilling 12s, dude. And I was like, all right, motherfucker. And he's like, well, you got a scope and you got this and
Yeah,
you
you
got
got a
that.
fucking glass.
And I'm
You got a
like,
fucking
well, yeah.
glass?
I was like, you don't have one. Sounds like a personal problem, man.
Yeah.
you know.
It
And
was a
we
good
get
time.
we get into each other, like we start tearing into each other a little bit. But I felt myself getting more competitive with Josh and George than I did with Carbajal. And,
Yeah, because they're
and
busting
Fermin.
your balls about it.
Yeah,
so
but it's like
all
it
right,
should be. Saturday
no
was
matter
actual
what.
competition,
Yeah.
and Sunday was for fun. And I was like, nah,
Mhm.
nah, you're not gonna beat me.
That's what I find though too, man. Like myself, like if I'm in competition, like if I'm really focused, then I'll be on. But
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't really like it doesn't do anything for me anymore.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like when we're out there having fun, I'm not shooting to beat him,
Yeah.
but it is fun when I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not for me.
It's all, beat the brakes off of it, and two more people that look just like him. That shit's funny, dude.
I was all mad. I was like, God damn it. And yeah. But and it happens in ASA you kind of get the same way. Some of my best scores have been in ASA.
Mhm.
And one of them was Reydoso against Verbal. You know, we're
No,
up
we
there.
didn't shoot against him.
Well, we shot with him, but
Yeah.
it was one of those things where he was
Yeah.
like shooting, and he was like, "Yeah, I average about this and this and that," and then he's kind of like sizing us up a little bit, and I was like, "Oh man, I gotta show this guy I came to play."
Mhm.
And yeah, man, I shot really good that time with him, and it was just one of those things where it's like, all right, like I can hang with you guys.
Yeah,
You know?
not me. I was like, you
Whatever.
shot another 12? All right,
Cool.
here goes the 5. Watch this, boys.
But yeah, it's
Look
one of
what I
those-
could do.
Look what I can check it out.
Look what
Yeah,
I can
I
do. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know, man. I just don't have that competitive spirit no more.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just shoot to have fun. I tell you, I was shooting at the Sasquatch right after everybody had left.
Mhm.
Accidentally gave away a buckle that it shouldn't have. Well, I gave him the wrong buckle.
Oh, okay.
And I came into town to swap them out. And then I went back out and I was starting to pick up targets. And I was just out there by myself. So I was like, all right. I was like, well, look how far the Sasquatch is right here from target 2.
Yeah.
So I range it. It's 111. So like, oh yeah, it's a headshot right here. And I shot. I recorded the whole thing. I missed.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if the wind, the little breeze that was there, took
Yeah.
the
Give
arrow
me
or
the
whatever.
keys. Give me the keys to the
Yeah.
truck. I'm just kidding.
Yep.
Dude, I shot 4 arrows, dude. I missed all of them.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there's 3 of them that are, I don't know, probably about 80 grains heavier.
Yeah.
They were all in the same spot on the
Mhm.
ground,
Yeah.
but I was going back and trying to find out where I missed,
Yeah.
and the arrow goes right past his head right in front of
Yeah.
him. It's like, yeah, that shit happens. But
Yeah, I hit it. I hit his chin. The first shot, it was further to the left,
Mhm.
and then I took another shot. I'm like, I'm gonna try it again, and I hit him right in his chin, right
Yeah.
in his cheek,
His cheek.
in his cheek. I can't
Yeah.
speak right now, and
it's that
My-
Zen.
yeah, my arrow puller couldn't reach it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so-
tough,
You
man.
need a ladder
It's
out
tough.
there.
Yeah, we had to. We almost took his whole head off just to get to it, but
It's a good thing he's nailed down.
mhm.
Yeah. It's a sick ass target, man.
He's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
It's just when he's cold, he just doesn't fit right.
Yeah.
He shrivels.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can relate. I can relate. So yeah, so now that 3D is over, this is typically the season where either you fine tune, because well, besides Josh, we all like to make adjustments after the season. Josh likes to make the adjustments right then and there.
Yeah,
Dude, I was
on
about
the
to,
fly.
like on the
On the
third
fly.
target, I knew my 20 was high, and I was I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna let it ride.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I'll take down weight.
I've watched this
I'll take
dude.
my whole bowl apart, put it back together.
I've
and
watched
then-
this dude crank his bow, like give it 2 turns. He's like, I'm hitting low. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 2 turns. I'm like, all right, just add some poundage. All right,
Yeah.
cool. 5
Did it
targets
work?
For the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in.
It's nothing
So
crazy, but it's better than moving the whole site.
Yeah.
you know?
yeah, and that's one thing that I did notice. Chris Carvajal, him and his wife, I was shooting with them, and they're kind of like they're a little bit more in tune with their setups. And that was one of the things that he had suggested to her. He was like, if you're shooting low, you want me to give you like half a turn on your, and she was like, nah, I'm just gonna dial it this way or that way. And
Yeah,
Kinda get
they
there.
shoot all the time, man, and they have a setup at their house where they can shoot indoor to outdoor.
oh wow,
So yeah, they're always shooting. I see the videos all the time and stuff, and that's all it is, dude. Just taking time to know your
Mhm.
equipment. You know?
that's it.
Temperature changes the stretch on the string, so
Yeah.
just like it's like warming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you go out there with the stiff, you don't stretch or anything
Mhm.
like that. Your muscles don't. What's the word I'm looking for? They don't. I guess contract the way
Yeah.
they normally
Mhm.
would.
Yeah.
Until you're warmed up and everything and
Mhm.
get going and stuff. So, same thing. I think if it's cold or if it's hot, the string might be a little bit more loose.
Yeah.
So your shots might be a little bit lower. It just depends,
yeah.
I think. Because I mean, how many times have we sighted in your bow and it's like it's perfect, and then you go that morning, you take it out of the truck and fucking low or high, like
Mhm.
what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, the weather has a lot to do with it, especially like aluminum, right?
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
Yeah, it's just the way it bends and stuff, man. There's a lot to it. I think the weather, like cold weather, affects it a lot.
Yeah, that's a major point that whether anything in archery has an effect. That's what they say. Like you change anything on your bow, you got to resight in
Mhm.
or you got to redial in.
Yeah, literally anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
You put a new D loop on if you
Man, we saw that firsthand. We
new
went-
arrows,
Yeah,
whatever.
we went
it
and
might
took we went in, before TAC. We went to the bow shop in Cruces High Desert, and we were getting our bows paper tuned. And Chewy had, I had when I gave him the bow, a Velcro grip
Yeah.
on it.
Yep.
And he took it off, and that made a difference.
Yeah,
It's
just that little grip. It's a little thin little
Yeah, super
grip.
thin.
Yeah. And he's like, hey, why don't you take that off and we'll try it like that. And dude, that improved a lot. Just that much.
be. Yeah, and then once we get up there and stuff, elevation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was shooting a foot high at 20 yards,
Yep.
dude. Like, what the fuck? I mean, we spent hours out there sighting in and shooting at 111, whatever it was, out there on our range, and then go up there and way off. I had
Yeah.
to move my
Mhm.
sight like an inch up. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did long range here
Mhm.
and I felt pretty good. I wasn't gonna be hitting nothing.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
guys hear about that battle on the long range?
Yeah, they came out to the last target.
Yeah,
They
literally.
came down to
Eddie
the last
and-
target.
Eddie and Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, they called me on target 8. Eddie called me. He's like, bro, I was like, what's up? He's like, me and Coach are still tied. We have 2 more targets left.
Damn.
I was like,
and they came
damn.
down to the last target, huh?
I think it was the second to the last one. Yeah, number 9. Coach ranged it at 40, or was it 60? It wasn't that far. I think it was 65. He ranged it, but he didn't move his dial.
Yeah,
And
in
he
the
shot
heat of
over.
the moment, shot over.
Yep.
Shot over, and then Eddie hit a 5 on there.
Cost
But-
him a buckle.
Yeah, it came down, but yeah, dude, it's one of those things like that's the competition, and I
Yeah.
know they were talking shit the whole time.
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
yeah.
of course.
I got a video from the All-In from their first target.
Yeah.
You can see like where I think it was Matthew shot first, and he just looks at him. He's like fucking fist pumping his shit,
Yeah.
like, and I could hear the hits from where I was at. And then each one of them goes up there and shoots and stuff. I know that family, so I know they were
Oh, yeah.
talking some smack to
Yeah,
each other and
yeah.
shit in each other's head, especially on the misses.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, so we got, now that it's over, 3D season's over, there's two groups of thoughts or 2 approaches to the off season. You can dial in your setup and work on the stuff that you wanted to change during the season and you weren't able to because you're worried about it affecting your next bow shoot. But now it's over, so there's stuff that you can adjust, like you were talking about a back bar and the quiver and that kind of stuff. And that's the smart thing to do, is just, you know, fine tune those little things, or you can be like my stupid ass and
go get a whole
new setup, and you have a couple of months to try to dial it in.
Yeah. I think you don't need a whole lot of space either, man. To
blank bail.
Yeah. If you blind bail it at 5 yards, whatever, practice holding your pin steady. They have what's called torque tuning. I don't know a whole lot about that, but it seems to make sense.
I've took a dive down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. Does it make sense?
It does.
It
does. So what torque tuning basically is there's a sweet spot between your sight and your rest that it won't matter if your bow's torqued left or right. There's a sweet spot where no matter how you hold your bow, you torque it left or right, that arrow's going to hit the same spot every time.
So I think, because we all have dovetails now, right? You have a dovetail on your sight, or no? Just bracket? Yours is dovetail.
Nope.
No, it's not.
Picatinny.
But you can move it in or out. No. I think that's probably the sweet spot, because I mean, if you can't move it in or out, it's designed a certain way, right?
So there's Paige Pierce, Brody Turner. Those are the two main people that do a lot of torque tuning. And Brody uses the AAE Freak because it has an extremely long bracket for the burger hole. So you can move that rest in and out. Right. So you can make that adjustment. And he'll bring that towards him more. So you can actually run a shorter arrow. So that helps with the speed, and then
kind of like an overdraw.
Definitely. And then you can bring in the sight, in or out, and find that sweet spot there. That was one of the things that attracted me to this new Hamskea R7 is you can actually torque tune that rest. So they make wedges that you can put in there, and you can micro adjust it, to get that. Since my sight doesn't move, then I can do it with the rest. But now it's a matter of doing it and getting that sweet spot. Like the benefits of it, are not crazy at shorter distances, but at longer distances.
So what I'm reading here is it's mainly your arrow rest, dude. It's mainly your arrow rest, being able to move it in and out, forward or back. Which is like if you move it out. Same thing with the sights. If you move out too much, any little movement's going to affect where you hit. But if you move it closer to you, you have a wider area that you can aim at. So torquing your bow a little bit, not enough to
and that's the part where it's dangerous, because people think torque tune it. Okay, I'm going to torque the shit out of my bow.
Yeah.
And then they end up with dry firing, or they end up with, issues.
So what I'm saying, you can't do it with any bow, because a lot of like the short, like the brace height on your Sicario. Yeah. You probably wouldn't be able to do a whole lot with it.
Yeah. And for me, it's a little bit harder because I have a shorter arrow also. And then, I'm limited with the Picatinny sight, but that Hamskea does have wedges where I can adjust it a little bit. More angles. So we'll see.
Like from what I'm reading here, it has nothing to do with the sight at all. But I don't know. I've heard him talk about it, but I haven't gone into the rabbit hole with it. Because what I'm understanding, it's just the rest. If you move the rest closer to you, that's less movement, I guess. You can torque it a little bit more.
There's a couple of videos with Paige Pierce that you should definitely check out, because she moves. Those to me. Yeah, she moves her sight in and out, and Brody does the same thing. With the rest. So there's two.
So do you move them together?
So,
because my sight picture, my personal sight picture, I want the housing and the peep sight to be almost the same size, right? You can only do that so much. Like my bear setup, my peep sight's too big. Right. I don't like it. I got to bring the sight in, but I can't because it's Picatinny.
Right. So there's different apertures, and that's what
Right.
like the Hamsky has, where you can interchange the peep by increments, and it's the same thing. Well, one of the things I realized too this weekend when we were up there with this new setup is he goes, what peep do you use? And I was, what, I'm not even sure. And he's like, well, because I don't have the one that you want, but I can put a regular one in for now. And I go, you know what? I have the Insight peep holder, and I can tell you which one's missing, and then from there you can tell me which one I'm using. And he's like, all right. So I went to the car, got it, showed him, and he's like, damn, dude, really? That's the one you're using? It's tiny. And I'm like, yeah, well, that covers it up exactly. He's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm pretty sure. He's like, you sure you're not like a little too small and you don't realize it? And I go, no, I think I'm good. He's like, let's try one size bigger just to be, and then if it's not, then change it. And then he did it, and I'm like, oh, fuck, it was too small.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit.
So you're seeing the inside of your housing instead of the outside.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, shit,
Yeah.
But I do run it a little bit smaller with the glass, and then I run a little bit bigger without the glass. But I think now I'm going to run it the same on both.
Yeah. I usually have it like the outside diameter. So if you have it too small, you can't really gauge. That's why you'll have your highs and your lows, because you can't really gauge the distance in between the top and the bottom. So being able to see that whole thing, you can match it up a little bit better. So your arrows hit where they're supposed to instead of high or low. I think that was a lot of the issues that I was having, like the shots that I was off or way left. That girl, bro, draw my bow back, and it's like all the peep sights fucking crooked.
Yeah.
You think I let down? Fuck no.
Sitting there doing that.
Blankenship does that. I seen him pull out like that and then turn it with his mouth and then go back and shoot a 12. He's like, damn it. That dude's good, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's really good. He's a cool dude. I liked him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I noticed that when my peep sight, of course, it has to line up, and I do a little bit of
Have you guys seen
twist.
there's a new product that helps with that. It's like basically,
Hims?
it's a basic, that one too. Sign up for a free trial.
It's not sponsored. We're not sponsored by them.
Discount code.
Stay hard. What is it? David Goggins. Stay hard.
Stay hard. Who's gonna carry the boats? No, it's a little.
I don't know about the boats, but I'll carry the log.
There's this new product that comes out, and it basically looks like another pin, but it goes on top of your sight, like on the top, the very top of it, on top of the housing. And what that does is, when you draw back, if you can see that pin, then you're perfectly straight. But if you canter it a little bit left or right or left or up and down, then it goes away because it's right behind the housing. So it makes it to where if you torque it, you'll see it, it'll disappear. Like another, I think
alignment tool.
It was like the same thing as the IQ sights. They used to have one up on top too, that it was like a little bubble, a center bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of that, like another reference point. But I saw that and I was like, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. I mean, they're on the verge of just throwing that damn bow on a tripod, bro. And
what I think they need to do, and I need some engineers to figure this out pretty soon. A gyroscope.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they can figure out how to get a gyroscope inside of a bow, then it would automatically just be.
Or you could just use a crossbow.
Too. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I was like, I wonder if they could figure that out, how to do that.
I think that it's going to be the same thing as fucking muzzleloaders, bro. They're going to be regulating them and shit, what you can and cannot use.
Well, they already took out the sights.
Yeah. The scopes.
No more scopes.
Yep.
Yeah, I think for the off season, I'm just gonna I'll take you up on the setting up that other bow for 3D.
I'm telling you. I mean, try it out, and then if you like it, then cool.
But yeah, for sure, I want to fine tune all like my peep sights because when I'm looking at it, I do see light. It's too big. But that Hamsky gave me the Hamsky, so I want to try that because it's on my bow. Apertures. Yeah, and just if I run a single pin, then I can move it in and out because I do have that dovetail. So I can move my sight just to get everything lined up really good. And that peep, since it's a new string, it's still twisting on me.
Okay. Yeah.
Not all the time, but a few
Still.
shots, it was kind of half and half, and I'm
Yeah.
not going to let down.
Yeah. I know he's like, peep. I'm like, oh, gotcha. And I'm sitting there moving his
Beep.
peep for him.
Yeah.
Beep. Yeah, but
If it continues, how many shots do you have to that string?
It's brand new.
it's brand new.
Yeah.
Probably 50.
No, okay. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Once you get it all stretched out and stuff, and it still spins, we'll throw it on the press, and then we'll try
And
to
then
straighten
you
it
could,
out.
you could spin it.
Yeah. If it's too much, well, because it's like if you go, if I remember this correctly, it's been a while. If it's a lot, we'll spin the top, and if it's just a little bit, we'll spin the bottom. The bottom takes less rotation out.
Mhm.
If I remember that correctly, it's been a long time, but yeah, we'll definitely straighten it out.
Yeah,
I'll
'cause-
probably run a different peep system too. The one I had, I gave to my wife, and then the
I'm-
one that's on my Elite, I can never remember. It's a specialty, but I can't remember which one.
It's so hard. Because there's so many different systems, and then the glass form is different, and the
Mhm.
apertures and the way they screw in.
I
So-
had a Doc's Choice on my Excel, but dude, that's
Yeah, I had
you
the same
can't clean
thing
the damn
in my
thing because it
Evolve.
scratches real easy.
Yeah. Yeah. This time I went with the Hamsky Raptor
Mhm. Well, they have the hunting system too, right?
Deluxe. Yeah, yeah. But the one I got, because I was running the Insight, the Hamsky Insight, and that one's pretty cool. But the only thing that sucked is like if you had to take it out or put it in, no pun intended.
Looked at Chewy to see if he caught it.
I was waiting for you
I
guys.
was waiting for Chewy to say something.
But you
He's
had
like,
to
"Go on."
You had to use
Yes.
the little tool that came with, and then to get the
Yeah.
glass out, I broke one
Mhm.
installing it incorrectly, and then the other one I lost because you kind of have to unscrew it and then have to hold your hand under it to catch it. So that was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, you don't do that in the field.
Yeah, I don't do that in the
Yeah.
field.
Mine is over there by where that trailer used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over there somewhere.
and so this new system has like an applicating tool. So it comes with like a little tweezer that you can put in there, and you can change the aperture without changing the glass. So I'm like, sweet, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
But they told me they had it in stock, and then I showed up and they didn't have it. So I'm waiting for that to ship and get here. But yeah, I'm still debating what stabilizer setup I'm going to use.
Mhm.
So we'll figure that out. But one of the main things too is I really got to stop changing my release mid-season.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I went through 3 this past season, 3
Mhm.
different releases.
Damn.
So I
Which
went
one are you
from
sticking with?
the Silverback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that thing is nice, man. Yeah, I like it.
I switched to the UV2.
Yeah, UV2.
Yeah, I like it, man. And this last shoot, dude, man, I felt so comfortable with it.
Yeah.
There was a couple of shots out on the target bags, right? Where I let down.
Mhm.
So it's like, all right, well, I haven't done that a whole lot with the
Mhm.
back tension. So I was like, no, I'll let it down and see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, there's nobody else out
Yeah.
here. No, it's fine.
Yeah,
There was even times where I drew back and it clicked. I'm like, fuck. And I just let back down and readjust. And then it's
So you're getting
definitely been a
comfortable with
game
it.
changer.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if I'd hunt with it. But it's
wouldn't
definitely
recommend it.
No. Why is that?
It's just it's a lot of pressure.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, cause you get real nervous and
I
stuff,
do.
too, right?
I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's probably the drawback to it. So
Well,
I don't get.
That, and if you have a click, like I just thought like the deer heard it.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
was just
possible
like,
they
what the
did. I mean,
Yeah.
they're
I don't know if it was me because I popped out of that bush and I drew back, and then I'm settling into the shot trying to get the pin on target, and I hear a click, and then I see his little ears just stick up and look at me, and I'm like, oh fuck.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think the rush of it for me is like I got to hurry up and shoot because he's gonna leave.
Mhm.
But if you can teach yourself patience, you sit there all day, dude. It's not.
I'm
even a
not
big
patient
deal.
enough.
Are you gonna
You'll
keep the click?
Yeah,
You're gonna keep
yeah.
it?
For now, I mean, because I can tell, like, if I don't set it in correctly, I can tell like if it's gonna click or not.
Mhm.
'Cause there's times where I draw back and stuff, and I'm settled in, and then I'm pulling and pulling and pulling. There's no click. I was like, this it's not gonna click, and then I just kept continuing pulling until it goes off.
Yeah.
Same, but different. So I was doing the same thing because we were out there shooting, and I was making adjustments to the release, and then we go to the bow shoot, and it felt different. So I'm feeling like I'm having to yank more through the shot, and Carvajal sees me, and he's like, what are you gonna do? And I'm just gonna adjust it. And he's like, how about you, instead of you adjusting it, how about you just apply more pressure as you're pulling? And I'm like, that's obviously what you're supposed to do. And so I was a little annoyed, but I was like, okay, he's got a point. Like, just pull through the shot.
Yeah.
And so he worded it. He like gave me like an example with words. Like you don't just like bah, 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 and then eventually it goes through.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try that. And I'm pulling, and then all of a sudden, boom, it breaks. And I barely missed the 12, and he's like, fucking hell of a shot, man. And I'm feeling good about myself. I'm like, hell yeah, man. And then he goes and shoots inside out 12. I'm like, God damn it, dude, give me, steal my thunder. And,
so with like your release, when you're telling me how you're pulling back, I picture it as like little steps.
Right.
Are you supposed to like one smooth motion, or is it just
no? So you're just applying. It's like when you stop at a stop sign, right? You don't just like fucking slam on the brake and stop. Like you gradually push it and eventually you stop, right? But you can kind of gauge when you're gonna come to a complete stop, and you don't want that. You want it to just surprise you, like, oh shit, I stopped.
Oh, okay.
But I knew what I was, and it's kind of like how you're saying, like I know when it's gonna click before it clicks. Like I thought, like, okay, it's supposed to go off, it hasn't gone off. Why hasn't it gone off? And I'm like, is this working? And I'm sitting there yanking on it to check it, and then it would boom and go off, or it wouldn't go off, and I'm sitting there like yanking on it, and like being inconsistent with it. So I hold the brake again, and then I'm like, all right, try this again, and then I'm sitting there all jumpy trying to get it to go off, and it wasn't going off.
Another thing too, man, like as you're pulling, when he's talking about relaxing your hand, so the release starts to move by itself whenever you're pulling. So it starts sliding down, so you don't have to physically, what I've been doing is physically turning the release till it goes off, like barely, like squeezing my thumb and my pinky together. But if you keep pulling it, eventually the release turns by itself. So you get to a certain point where it just breaks off.
It's designed to turn like that, just like the way you're holding it. And if you can just if you can picture like somebody putting a finger
your butt,
not in your butt, guys. God dang it, can't take you guys nowhere. It's a serious podcast, guys. What are we doing?
Come on, man.
Oh shit, that was too easy.
It really was. If you guys can picture like a finger, ready,
go ahead,
between your shoulder blades, and that point right there between your, and you're trying to, and you do it automatically. Like when somebody puts a finger on your shoulder blade, you kind of like, why are you touching me there?
Yeah.
But that's it. It's part of it.
Yeah. They let the release do all the work, basically.
Yeah. You know who makes an awesome video about how to shoot a hinge? Is Chris B. Yeah, Chris B makes an awesome video. If you guys have a chance to check it out, check that one out. It's pretty awesome. It's like a four part video. It is pretty good. He walks you through the whole steps, and he's like, you shouldn't be manipulating the release. You should let the release do the work, and it's a pretty good video.
I think I haven't gone back to a wrist rocket dude since I got this hinge. But I'm curious to see if I can go back and see if I have the same tendencies I had before I left it.
Yeah. I'm curious, like you in with like a thumb button, because I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to borrow Chewy's release. But no, it's one of those things where it's like you kind of get used to it.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw his release. It's only a two finger.
Two finger. Yeah. Yeah, two in the pink. Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely a learning thing, man. It's I didn't want to go to a hinge, but I was trying to figure everything else out, dude. Like, how can I not go to a hinge and stuff and get back to where I was? And he told me about it. Riggs told me about it. And then I picked Carvajal's brain on it. And he's like, dude, this is how I fixed it. He goes, I went through it too.
Yeah.
I've been there. This is what I did, and there was it's like, what do you call it? It's like 5, 10, 15 rule where you shoot. You just hold on target 5 yards, hold on target, and just keep shooting until you get all like bullseyes. You get a paper target, and until you can put all of them in there, you don't even shoot the first couple of rounds that you do it. You just draw back. You hold your sight right on where you want to hit, and then you let down. And then you draw back and do it over and over again. Because you got to train your brain to be able to hold your pin on point. So after you do that, then you can start shooting. When you can hold it there forever without flinching or anything like that, you start shooting and stuff, and you just step at a time, man. And you don't move back till you can put all your arrows in the X.
Yeah.
And then once that's done, you can do that consistently. You can step back. But as soon as you don't hit your X, you go right back to where you came from. You go right back to the 5 yards, whatever it might be. And you keep doing that until you can complete, at distance, all your shots. Yeah. And then, of course, I went with the hinge too. I tried that. I did all that. And I was fine, but I still had some tendencies, So I was doing all those back and forth. And then I went to a hinge, and it like completely erased everything. I was solid again. Yeah. So I was like, this feels nice. Because it sucks, dude. Because like I said, and he knows it. I was on top of those freaking the store cars forever, dude. I was on the top of the leaderboard and stuff for a long time, and then just fell off and couldn't get back up there.
Yeah.
And now I feel like, you know what? Maybe next year I'll compete a little bit more.
And I went through it, but it was different because I started to develop target panic. And I kind of fell into it. So like I'm a huge knock-on fan.
Yeah.
And we're at the bow shop, and they're like, "Hey, you're like John Dudley, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, love the guy." And he was like, "Hey, they have this knock-on release. Nicolette shot it. She didn't like it." And I was like, "Take it." Does it say knock-on on it? Yeah, take it. Yeah. Mine. And I ended up buying it, and then I had it in my bino harness for like a month. And I didn't even shoot it and just had it there. And then we were in Silver City. And I'm like, fuck it. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Dude, this motherfucker started shooting lights out, dude. Like, yeah, that's what you needed this whole time.
Yeah, dude. And I wasn't, I couldn't shoot where I was aiming. But I was like the groups that I was shooting. Like, I was like, you know what? All I'm focused on is getting it to not punch me in the face and getting the arrow down range. And, I was shooting like 5 yards low, or not 5 yards, but like 5 inches low from the target that where I was aiming at. But, I was off like, from target, but the 12 arrows that I put, they were like fucking 4-inch group.
They're just stacking arrows.
Like, oh shit. I was like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I knew he had an issue. He's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem. So every time he's not looking, I fuck with his bow.
Always have Allens with you.
Yeah. And that's just kind of how I fell into it. And then I was like, you know what? So I would spend some time in the backyard, or I would go and shoot like the practice bags with it. And then one day I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. Like, let's just fucking full send.
Yeah.
And I shot a course with it. I had some battle scars. I messed up my forearm a couple of times where it just released before I was ready, and I didn't punch myself in the face, but I definitely took my forearm out a couple of times, and I was like, oh shit.
That released, it was the first one I almost punched myself with.
Yeah.
Because when Nicolette got it, we were in the range and stuff. So do you want to try it? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let me get a little bit closer to this thing. I don't want to put an arrow through Rick's fence.
Yeah.
So we got, 5 yards, and I drew back. I kind of knew how to draw back with those things at that point. And I drew back, and I was like, shot and everything. I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. I like it. I'll step back, a little bit of confidence. I stepped back, bro, and I was halfway through my draw, and boom, it went off. I was like, oh, you can have it back.
Yeah.
That shit, I was like, that's scary. Yeah. I didn't put it through the fence. I still hit the target because I drew straight, but I was like, God
and what
damn.
causes that? Your thumb? You had your...
No.
Just the way you move your hand.
Yeah, so whenever you draw those back, all your weight's got to be on your front fingers, right? Your pointer and your middle finger and the thumb. So you pull back with these. These are kind of loose. So you got to draw back with all the weight this way. But if you draw back a little bit crooked, that fucker will go off.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, it's all in the angle, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you draw back, I don't know about him. He shakes a lot, so it's hard to see him.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
did a really good frame rate thing to slow him down. But you draw with your all your weights here.
Mm-hmm.
You draw straight back, and then you can kind of anchor in. So when you rotate it, that's when it goes
That's
off.
Yeah,
when
the
it
best
goes
way I
off.
could explain it is I draw on my Too Smooth. I draw back with my thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
So
best
you'll
way that
feel
you
all
can
the weight
explain it.
there.
All the weight's on your thumb, and you're
Yeah.
just pulling, like your thumb's wrapped around it, and you're just pulling with your thumb.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
And
the
then once you get
craziest
there-
thing too, because like from a wrist rocket, you're like kind of like this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you have a handle, dude, you draw back so much easier.
Dude,
Yeah.
Like
I-
you can go up and weight and
quick.
Mhm.
and draw back real simple, dude. It's so much easier.
And I noticed
With
that
the
with
handle.
I noticed that with Charlie.
Yeah.
When I moved him from a wrist rocket to
The
thumb
little
button,
thumb button.
he was like able to get like a full grip on it and just yank that string back.
Mhm.
And he's holding straight, like he holds straight and pulls straight back. And it was just kind of like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this guy's pulling some weight.
Yeah.
We went 8 turns. This
Almost
past
maxed
weekend.
it out. Yeah.
Almost maxed it out, and he was like, cool. And then we got back from the boat shoot this weekend, and he was like, if I max it out, will it make my bow faster? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, let's do that.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
We have some of the kids out there too. Can you turn my bow up, coach? Like, is it easy to pull back, or you just want your arrows to go farther? He's like, well, the arrows aren't reaching. I was like, no, we're not.
Not yet,
We're
not
not gonna turn your bow
Yeah.
up. Got
Yeah.
to move your aiming point, because
mhm.
then you're gonna get an injury, and then we don't want that. But
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of them, they want that mentality. They're like, oh, if I
Uh-huh.
pull more, it'll go faster. But it's
Mhm.
like, dude, yeah, it will, but
Yeah.
you got to be
You'll
capable
fatigue.
of doing
You'll
it.
fatigue
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah, you got to be
Mhm.
able to pull that back easier. So just baby steps.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, it's you definitely don't want to overextend that
Yeah.
eagle pull,
Mm-hmm.
as you will hurt yourself. You know, when I first drew back to compound bows was probably 2016. I was like, 50 pounds. I can do 50 pounds,
Yeah.
or it was 60. I can do 60 pounds on a 30-inch axle to axle. I could not draw that down bow back, though.
Yeah.
And I barely got it back, but I felt that rip in my
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was Neil or somebody who was helping me out or probably Roman. Roman's not there no more. But he's like, bro, let me turn it down. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it down because that looked like it was tough. I was like, yeah, dude, it's my first time pulling back a compound bow. I used to shoot recurve when I was a kid. It's
Yeah.
been 20 years.
Yeah.
And so he turned it down to like 50 pounds. I was like, all right, this feels more comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. So holding weight's like a big deal when you're starting. And that's something too that my close friend John Dudley always talks about is in the off season, what he likes to do. And we talked about it numerous times on the phone is turning your bow down in the off season and focusing on your form.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's always telling me how I gotta, I'm doing pretty good, but I got some improvements to do. And, the last time that we talked, he was talking about, switching your limbs even. Cause, if you get like a 50-pound limb versus a 70-pound limb, you have to give it, a couple of turns to get it to 50.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's maxed out at 50, the bow actually performs different, So that's something that you should also keep in mind is, try to in the off season, you're not really focused on, how fast your bow is or the speeds that are coming out of it. You want to focus on your form. The biggest thing that you can improve on is that your form, and that'll help you at further distances. That'll help you be more consistent. And that's what this is all about, being consistent,
Yeah, that's one thing I teach the kids too. Is like archery is all about consistency and doing the same thing exactly the same way every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how you get accurate.
Yeah, that's what John says.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm sure he says it in a lot slower and lower voice. But yeah, it's all about doing the exact same thing over and over and over again, and being disciplined in it. Anything that's off, if it feels off, reset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And easier said than done, I know. But yeah, if you draw back and you're pinching your nerve in your back, let down and move your feet and do whatever you got to do to get back, so that it feels the same every time. That's one problem I have with the draw. It doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have a real strong jawline.
Damn Asians.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's an issue, but because with the wrist rocket, I used to put my thumb behind my neck, and dude, that shit locks you in.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Cam
of people that
Hanes.
frown against that. Yeah, Cam Hanes shoots like that. My brother Gabe shoots like that. My daughter actually shoots like that too.
Yeah.
But there's something about just it's locked in, bro.
Yeah.
It's like if you relax a little bit, that string's not coming out trying to jump you. It's locked in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's dead solid. And I've even heard people talk about me while I'm shooting like paper lead. Like, watch the way this guy's shooting, and then go and smoke a bullseye real quick, and it's like, oh shit! Like, I've never seen anybody put their thumb back there.
Mhm.
But it's just
I
it's
have.
comfortable. Well, yeah, until you do it too. This guy and his jokes. He slid one in there.
I did.
Yeah.
What about the thumb in the back?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Some people like that.
Got him.
Got him. But yeah, and then it's just with the hinge. It's like it's weird to me because there's nothing else to keep me from moving forward.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all in consistency. When you can do that over and over and over again, you can stack arrows. I used to be able to stack arrows at 60 yards and put them in a tight group. Not anymore. I'm sure I can get there again if I shot more often, but I do want to get new strings. I think I'm gonna get me a new set of strings for the bow. I'm not sure what company just yet, but I do want to get new strings. Probably go with a different color on the Elite. See what happens.
You're keeping the Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great bow, dude. I have no reason to get rid of it right now. The string I have on it right now is probably shit. When did I leave 60X?
2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah,
so
2 years.
I was sponsored by 60X and we parted ways. But I think that was the last string that I got, and it was probably maybe a year ago, year and a half or something like that.
Yeah.
Good strings, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm gonna do as far as strings. I'm gonna take a different approach this time and shoot the stock strings for a little while. They ordered me that peep, so we'll see when that comes in. And I'm debating either gas or squatch. So we'll see.
Squatch.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I mean, I've been shooting the center punch for three bows, three or four bows already.
So like 2 months.
Yeah, probably.
About 2.5 years. You know what's crazy is we at my last bow I got that DS the day of the Ugly Sweater party.
Yeah.
And we have an Ugly Sweater party coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, I'm a week early.
Yeah,
this
you
year.
are. Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, it wasn't me, it was the elves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. They just thought it needed a new bow.
Maybe
I feel
should
like
get
the
an
elves
elf.
are gonna change your strings. You want to
Yeah.
shoot the strings a little bit, but
Yeah,
I feel like
maybe I should get an elf.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I mean, mine, for some reason, they like to buy me stuff. I don't know why or what's the reasoning behind it, but naughty elves, I mean, I guess. I have no control over them. You know?
just say it's from Santa.
No, well, the elves have a minds of their own, so whatever they decide to do, you know, I don't know. I heard them talking about some Badlands stuff earlier. We'll see what happens.
They had some good stuff today.
Oh, dude, I know I put the Odin jacket and that puffer in my cart. We'll see. I don't know.
Did they email you say, hey, you forgot
Yeah,
something?
they did. Yeah, and they also sent me a
Fucking
15% off code.
Oh, I don't think
dang.
it works on something that's already on sale, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. But
Yeah.
now I have a 50% off code.
Yeah, they're bugging me right now. Like,
Yeah.
I just got an email before I got here. It's like, hey, you forgot to tell us how you liked the stuff you ordered.
Yeah,
Damn
yeah.
it.
That's a cool little tip. You leave stuff in your cart. They'll send you a reminder. Sometimes they'll send you an incentive, like a 50% off code.
Yeah.
10%
Come
off
here,
sometimes.
I know you want it.
I do that a lot with flights. I'll look them up from El Paso to wherever we're going, and then like a couple days later, I'll get an email. It's like, hey, the flights, you know, they'll track it for you. Instead of you checking, they'll check. Hey, I know you were looking at this. We have a sale going on, or more miles, or you know, whatever it is. So
Nice.
it's pretty cool. Pretty
Nice.
So new strings. You're thinking some stabilizers, maybe
Stabilizers and a different sight.
different site. Yeah.
Depending on how the class
Did I
is
ever
going to
give
be.
you that site?
No, because I keep going. I needed it because I wasn't going to have my bow for the shoot.
Yeah.
And then I got my bow.
What the hell did I sell you then?
That is. No.
I don't remember what I sold them. You gave me money for something.
Shit. Give me money. I'm broke.
What the heck did I buy from you?
I have no idea, dude. I know you wanted some veins. Yeah, and I still
veins
have
and
them.
you
We haven't made that transaction.
Oh, I think I decided to go with different veins, not the blazer veins.
Oh, okay.
Anymore.
What are you doing
Like
with
the tack veins?
tack?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Are they-
You got the veins that you got from Tac.
Yeah, but
They're the AAE hybrids.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Those are some badass veins,
I
man.
might have some of those too. Those are really good veins.
Man.
Yeah, I had all my my ultras flexed in those ones. And, they're the green ones, right?
Yeah.
Bright green.
Those AAE hybrids are like the toxic girlfriend that you keep going back to.
I never had one of those.
You got one right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's try this. Let's try this again.
Yeah.
Throw them on my bow again.
I think, I think I have a longer relationship with this dude than I have my wife.
Yeah.
My wife's never put me in jail, though, asshole.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Here's the toxic one. Huh?
That was the worst night of my life so far.
That's when we sealed the deal.
It was so fun. Dude,
I
now I'm
didn't go to jail.
now I'm trying to figure out what I got from you.
I don't remember.
Is it pink?
No, it wasn't.
No.
He's kind
It
of
was
brown.
something. I don't remember what it was.
Rest.
It
Was
was
it
a
Rest?
wrist. Yeah,
It's a
it was
Rest.
a wrist.
QAD.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
QND.
Hey, see, there you go.
Yep.
Old girlfriends don't remember. I mean, they don't forget nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the rest.
Did I stop laughing at that meme I saw on TikTok earlier?
Uh-huh.
Did you say I sent it to you guys? The
haven't
blind
opened it.
person. And it's like what did he say? He goes, do not touch in Braille must be scary to read.
I'll read it. Do not touch. Oh, God.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
It's just funny.
Some creative people out there.
Definitely. So yeah, I mean, now that the season's over, it's definitely the season to tinker and to kind of mess with stuff. And
Yeah.
I started following Outshape a while back, and that's something that they always talk about. And in the off season, they go over their whole setup and veins and arrows and their what they didn't like about their sights or their bow. I didn't like my UV sight. The pins weren't as bright.
Mm-hmm.
I got the UV2. Those are pretty bright, and the housing changed on them. They're a little bit more narrower. It's it's almost not like a scope anymore. It's almost like a true black gold sight.
Yeah.
But it has the interchangeable cartridges that I like. I just don't like that none of my cartridges fit. This is the third. So I've been rocking UV since they started, and this will be my third sight that I have to buy all new cartridges for. So with the original UV sight, I had the single pin, double pin, and then I had the 2-power, 6-power, and then I had the hole in the middle of the glass where I could put the pin through there. And then I had the sticker. Then I got the UV2. On the UV2, I have a single, a double, a 3-pin, and then I have the 19 thou and the 10 thou. So I have like 6 cartridges for that.
I think I might actually go with the dialed. Freaking Dark Owl came out with a nice one too.
The dialed, and then today, HHA just came out with a new sight.
Mm-hmm.
That one's pretty sick too. And then the one that you sent me a couple of weeks ago, it's like a variation of a 3-pin, but as you dial it down, it actually
opens
moves
up.
Yeah,
the
George
pins.
has that.
That's
a UV2, isn't it?
No, the one that you sent me, the pins move individually as you're going up and down. So it's always 10 yards.
10 yards away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot who that was. That one's pretty neat too. Who was that?
Man, I don't know, but that one's pretty sick. the HHA one came out today. That was pretty badass. The new dialed sight.
Mhm.
I think you're onto something there. That one's pretty sick. Yeah, we'll have to see.
That's the dialed is the one that's angled, right?
Yeah, angled.
And
yeah,
then,
yeah.
and it moves with you.
And they have so much more customization.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more. We saw that firsthand Attack.
Yeah.
They had like 6 Pelican cases full of different
different colors and everything. Combinations.
Combinations. It was pretty
Now
badass.
it's gonna bug me. I don't remember who that. Oh, I sent it
Sent
to you
it to
though.
me. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if it
It's gotta
was
be on TikTok then. Huh?
TikTok or YouTube.
I did past all the bullshit I sent you.
Not only is it the best time to tinker with your setup, but also with your like workshop or your your stuff to improve your archery.
Mhm.
So like, do you guys have anything that you guys are planning on messing with as far as like your space, your man cave or your space?
I need to finish setting up my shop, dude. I'll probably put a floor in, and then I'll do some shelving in there.
Yeah.
I got my workbench set up. I got the press put on and everything. I still have some other. I have some other tools I need to put up, like my vise. Do you have a vise, like a table vise that goes like to hold your bow? You want one?
Yeah, you got one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use it because I have the OM. Was it OMB?
Mhm.
OPM? OBM? It's
OPP.
down with OPP.
Yeah.
The orange one. What the hell is it?
Oh, Oregon Mountain.
It's not Oregon Mountain. October. I think.
October Mountain Products.
It's an OMP. It's an
Uh-huh.
orange vice, so
Yeah.
it's on a ball bearing. I have that one. My wife got me that one. I think my wife got me that one, and then I have the Easy Green press, and I have the wheel,
Mhm.
and then I have the motor for it too. The wheel is a lot easier because I can just unbolt it, and then
Mhm.
I usually take it like to archery camp,
Yeah.
and then I have my press and everything there. But I have another PSC one that I bought from Rick, and I probably won't use it. If you
Mhm.
want it, I'll give it to you.
That PSC is cool because I like to, and I can't do it anymore, but I like to put my sights on that, and then
Mhm.
you could do the third axis on it.
Oh, okay.
But all of mine are Picatinny.
Yeah,
So-
but I don't know because like I've done that too, and then when you go to put on your bow,
Mhm.
it doesn't line up right.
It don't.
You have to put on your bow to be able.
Yeah,
to do
it's a
all
lot.
that
It's a lot better.
Oh, okay.
And what I'll do now that I have the Picatinny is I'll put them on that OMP,
The vice,
Vice?
it's a vice, yeah.
and then drop it down, level
Mhm.
out the bow, and then do the.
And then I
adjustment
have
on
those the new levels that I bought from. Did I
How
buy
are
them?
those
You
wor-
bought them.
How are those working?
I haven't used them.
No.
I moved my shop,
Oh,
so I
that's
haven't
right,
put
that's right.
everything together.
Yeah.
But you bought them, no?
Yeah.
It's an arrow level, bow level
Mhm.
deal that from Bow Bars Archery, and new product and stuff. And I haven't been able to use that to try it out.
Yeah, I definitely want to have some time off. So this December, so I want to put together my little shop, and then try to figure out a good place to. I got some ideas on a paper tune setup,
Mm-hmm.
and then I really want to start to mess with my own stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's scary though.
I
but-
guess they're selling some used foams.
Yeah,
Yeah, some big ones.
Yeah.
dude, they had some pretty badass targets. I was shooting back there, and I was like, oh, those are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing we're planning on getting to some couple of new targets, and later replace some inserts too.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to see out there as far as targets go?
Targets?
Yeah.
Uh,
We pretty much have everything, but there's some of them
I've
that are
already,
obsolete.
I've already made my, suggestions, but they just kept getting ignored.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. the yoga bear, the yoga boar.
The gay pig,
Oh, the
Okay,
gay
okay.
pig.
but they just don't, it's not
be a good
politically
one.
correct.
There's
I
a gay
get it.
deer too.
You can't have too many of them, but, the gay pig,
Yeah, I'll look at the pricing.
Like,
the pricing always changes.
Tom Brady's pretty good. We already have that one.
The goat.
Yeah, the goat. The goat. Yeah, and
So
then
we
Wakanda.
We got 2 ibex. We have the wild creek.
Those
I don't know
aren't
what the other one
those
is.
aren't Reinhardt's, right?
No.
No?
One's dude, I don't even remember.
Because that
the
same
name of it.
company makes some pretty badass dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Wild Creek.
Yeah,
That's Wild Creek. They're real pricey. That ibex is heavy as shit.
it
dude.
is.
You need to get a zombie out there.
A zombie.
The zombie.
A zombie.
You know what I think you should do is like a
Reinhardt doesn't have them,
kids
I don't
course.
think. Yeah, we should probably pull that together.
Like kind of how TAC had theirs.
Mhm.
You know, just where you just line them up and shoot them.
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
It's a possibility. Gotta get some that are fun to shoot. Something
Yeah.
to get them excited. I was talking to coach yesterday at practice, and he was asking if maybe we would be interested in not sponsoring the event, but having a novelty there at his tournament.
Mm-hmm.
We did it last year with the Sasquatch, and man,
Yeah.
those kids loved that thing.
Yeah.
man. I thought maybe this year, man, we can probably do the ibex, the Sasquatch, and probably that little dinosaur,
That'd be sick.
the one inside the egg. I was thinking about
Yeah.
selling him, but every
That
time I
sucker's
mentioned
heavy.
it is, dude. It's
Yeah.
awkward to carry
Yep.
too. But every time I mention selling him, there's oh no, we like that one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
man. But
So
Yeah,
I was
he's
thinking
solid.
the ibex setup should always be facing the Floridas.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty cool picture.
True story.
yeah,
True story.
I didn't take any pictures of the ibex and the Sasquatch together this time around. I put them together because that's what's on our long range buckle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sick ass buckle.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
black.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's fucking dope.
Yeah. So I know we were talking about. So this is the end of the season for us. Next season starts. So, I'm still undefeated because Josh only beat me once. This past season. So we're talking about doing.
I'll pull scorecards, bro. Don't fucking tempt me.
You didn't compete, so it's all good.
You didn't count. Yeah, you didn't compete. So
I didn't know you were competing against me either.
I was this whole time. I was like, yes. No, so we're talking about doing a championship belt.
Yeah.
You guys down? What?
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
We'll do that. How do you guys want to do it? You guys want to do just
sideways?
just tack, or God dang it, man! This is a serious podcast. God dang it!
Oh,
Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it!
Darn it.
Darn it.
I don't know what company you want to get it from.
Do you want to do just tack, or do you want to do? I already made one. Sorry.
You created one
Yeah,
already?
I twice.
Yeah.
And I kept erasing it. I'm like, dang it! Let's do this again. One more time.
I'm game. Whatever you guys want
do
to
you guys
do,
want
bro.
to do just tack, or do you guys want to do like an overall?
Like throughout the whole year.
Not the whole year. I mean, it's either or
I don't know.
both, or two.
I'm down with whatever, dude. I mean, no pressure, but I think I'm
But
gonna
there's
be
pressure.
pretty good this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't leave your bow around me. I'm gonna be like, not today, guys.
Cut your string. But I'm down, dude. I'm down.
I won't even mess with your bow. I'm just gonna mess with your side tape. Swap it out. There we go.
That's all right. I'll just use the digital one.
Ah.
Yeah.
Did you figure that out yet?
Yeah. I just had to actually get my shit together and make sure like I group first
Yeah.
before I move anything. But
Were you going to
pretty good.
use the Archer's Advantage or the digital tape? What are you talking about?
No. His site.
yeah,
his
my
site.
site's
The
digital.
site.
Shit, sorry.
Self calculates.
Thought it was AI.
Almost. It
Yeah.
has what is it called? They call it something, but it calculates you know your arrows, your distances and stuff. I do want to change some arrows. I'm gonna go by High Desert tomorrow, and I got court tomorrow, so go stop by High Desert and get
Yeah.
some more arrows because I'm out.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it. You just kind of triggered me right now. So I haven't counted my arrows. But I think
Oh,
I'm
you
good.
broke two.
Shh.
I mean, Josh broke two.
Yeah.
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 I was gonna go look for his other one, but I didn't have enough gas in my truck.
Yeah.
He fucking sent one, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I
in
did.
Crooks
Yeah, I
Peak
did.
somewhere.
Yeah. Dude, it was so crazy because I was off 5 yards at the beginning of and I knew this from Saturday. So I'm like, all Saturday I was subtracting 5. So if it was 25, it was 20. If it was 35, it was 30.
This motherfucker, dude, he knew he had to subtract his yardage. He knew it so damn well. He started subtracting from the scorecard. All of them. All of them, bro.
I was
all
like,
the
what the
scorecards
fuck?
are all fucked up because he was subtracting from the numbers.
Dude, I was subtracting from my site tape, and the next thing you know, I subtracted from my scorecard, and I'm like,
he
shit.
robbed
Josh's.
5 yards
he
off.
robbed Charlie of like 30 points.
But yeah, and so I, halfway through the course, for some reason, I was off again 5 yards, and I'm like, what the is going on, man? And then I went 7 yards, and I was good again, and then all of a sudden I was hitting off again, and I'm like, what the? But I think it was literally just the tension on my release.
Yeah.
You know, that's what was throwing me off. It wasn't the actual yardage. It's just I'm so inconsistent with the way I pull that thing back that it wasn't making sense. So I'm definitely gonna spend some time doing that. I have to make a decision on what I'm gonna do. I was talking about getting a scale so I can know how much I'm pulling back on the 33, and then how much I'm pulling back on the Sicario, and then so actually do like a couple of yards over so I can pull back the same. But I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just taking some lead off of the 35, off of the 33, and then making them the same so that I can shoot the same release, the same consistency. Because it won't make any sense if I'm shooting. Because the plan is to have that 33 DS as the backup, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. We'll see. The price is right. I'll sell it, but we'll see.
And then you'll have to get a second.
A backup for the backup.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
a daily
it's
for the daily.
Yeah, it's like having a daily.
Yeah.
You need a daily for the daily.
And did you shoot that RX-10?
Yeah.
And what did you think
I
about
wanted to like it. I didn't like it.
No?
I wanted to like it.
I was laughing because right after he missed his shot, right? And George was talking shit. He's like, fuck, bro. He's like, you fucking missed? He draws his bow back, dude. And he's like, oh, fuck. And as I was like, dude, you said that before you shot. He's like, oh, fuck. And he released it. He missed too. It was so funny though. He's talking shit, same target.
Yeah.
He's all draw back, all serious, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh fuck! And he like raised his hand up and shot.
Dude, I don't know what it
Way
is about
over.
Georgia, but that guy gets under my skin, dude.
Yeah.
And like in a good way.
Yeah.
But like he just knows what buttons to push. That fucker. You know? And then I'm like, all right, motherfucker, all right. And that's how we start, man.
Yeah.
And every single time I say I'm not gonna fucking fall for his bullshit. You know, I'm gonna
And you
fucking
fall
shoot
for it.
center tens, because you know there's some targets where it's like you're either a 12 or you're a fucking 5.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not falling for that bullshit. My score ends up fucking trash every time I do this bullshit, and then he'll fucking say something stupid. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, you know, you know? And there I go. There I go. I fall for it every fucking time, man.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
It's so
but he's
easy
a
with
he's a
this guy,
freaking
though.
hoot. He's a hoot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of these guys know how to push my buttons, and it's annoying. And I get all pissed off. I got all butthurt on Sunday. I was like, I'm leaving. I was like, fuck this. Josh is trying to be all nice, and I'm like, fuck
his
you, man.
steering wheel on his Forerunner is all bent where he was just.
He's trying to leave in a hurry, dude, but his truck was all whoa, whoa.
I was like, fucking goddamn it, motherfucker.
He gets off to jumping all mad.
I was pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, God damn it, fucking Josh beat me. I was like calling money loud. I was like, fucking Josh beat me today. It's fucking bullshit. Fucking fuck this day.
That's funny.
That's part of it, though. That's part of it. You know, it's one of the things that it's like it's kind of cool to be competitive with a group of friends that it's not like there's no animosity.
Yeah.
I mean, not forever, just for the day, just for the day, you know. But that's what it is, man.
No, but we all have our own shot, bro. Like we
Yeah.
take turns shooting
Yeah.
first, so
Yeah.
you know. This
Yeah.
fucker, I swear to God, he was trying to shoot the shit off my, like, shoot the knocks off my arrows.
Well,
Yeah.
that was my strategy. It was
Yeah.
like, all right, none of his
If I-
arrows match.
If I break his arrow,
If I break his arrow, he's gonna have to
Yeah.
go to the heavier arrow. He doesn't have a sight tape for that. I was
Yeah.
playing the long game.
Yeah.
Playing the long game. He's playing checkers. I'm playing chess.
yeah,
You know,
How did that work out?
didn't work.
yeah,
But yeah, that's what it. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, man, and what got to me more is like it was in my hands. Like
Yeah.
I was shooting lights out, and then I left them an opening, small little fucking crack in the bottom of the door, and this fucker snuck in. It's like, damn,
Yep.
robbed me.
You gotta be careful with those Asians. That's what they do.
Yeah, sneaky.
Yep.
That's right.
Like a little ninjas.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
Small
little
feet.
ninjas. Yeah.
Light.
Small feet. Just a little pitter patter of Asian feet.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I fucking whooped my
Nah, I
ass.
was just shooting good, man.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
I wasn't getting in my own head. I was getting out of my own way, just
Yeah.
shooting my shot.
That's it.
And that was
Yep.
out.
Whatever.
Whatever.
It would have been worse, bro. It would have been worse. But those double target, I only had one light arrow. All the other ones
okay.
I haven't refletched them or anything.
Yeah.
I only had one light arrow at, I think it's like 360 grains.
Yeah.
The other ones have brass inserts in them, so those ones weigh like 430, 440. So there's a massive weight difference.
Yeah.
So at distance, let's say like for example at 50 yards, I had to shoot for like 60 because those
Yeah.
arrows were super heavy. But yeah, those doubles where I shoot one and then I'd have to guess to see how much weight I had to put on the other one.
Yeah.
I almost missed.
Yeah.
I skinned one of them. I don't remember which one it was. but-
There was I had my chances.
Yeah.
The rabbit. Should have gone for 10. Went for a fucking 12, and I fucking
Yeah.
5'd it.
Yeah, I smoked that one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he fucking then he of
He
course.
center punched the show. That
Yeah,
one.
dude. Of course, I'm like this guy. Fuck, should have done that.
Yeah.
But George is talking shit, so I gotta fucking hit a 12, and
Yeah.
and then there was another one, the frog. Was it a frog that was like at 7, 8 yards?
The
Yeah.
red one.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna smoke this 12, get ahead. And nope, fucking 5 that one too. It's just like, damn.
I 10 that one.
Yeah. So it's like, you
Yeah.
do the math,
Mhm.
So, and then I missed one completely. And I'm like, oh, fuck, here we
I
go.
did.
Yeah.
I didn't miss.
He
No.
didn't miss. He didn't miss. He don't miss.
Dude, as soon as I told Hada, I'm like, yeah, as long as I don't miss, I'll be good. Like that very next one I missed. I'm
Yeah.
like, are you serious?
Yeah. Just
I'm like,
can't-
you know what? You can't get in your head.
You
and
can't get in
can't-
your head,
Yeah.
man. You
Yeah,
can't think
that's it.
negative. Just
And then,
and it's the hardest thing to.
The turkey.
Yeah.
That turkey got to me.
Fucking Twerky.
The same as when we went hunting.
Mhm.
That's exactly
Same
how
scenario.
I missed. That's
Same
exactly.
scenario.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you fucker.
Down to his wife laughing.
Yeah. And then she almost lost my scorecard.
Oh, that was
Oh,
fucking
shit.
hilarious. We're like target 27, 28.
Something like
it's
that.
almost over. And then all of a sudden she's like, ooh, a rock. And his scorecard takes
We
off
turn
flying.
around and there it goes. I'm like, that's my perfect scorecard.
Yeah, it's all 12s.
I told her, I was like, if I get a perfect score, we'll go to Starbucks. And then we didn't go to Starbucks. And I even had the good pencil with an eraser.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, didn't work.
Oh, man. So we talked about, setups going into the next year, what we're going to be working on in the off season. Working on in the off season. One thing that I did talk to Carbajal about was paper.
Mhm.
And I was like, man, you're right. I used to shoot a lot of paper,
Mm-hmm.
and it really does help your form. Even if it's like you don't have to spend money. You don't have to go to a league or
Yeah.
sign up for this or for that. Even just in your garage or in your backyard. It doesn't have to be 20 yards. It can be 5 yards. But just anchoring in there, getting dialed, because the paper don't lie, man. And at 20 yards, when you make those adjustments on your form and you get your setup dialed in, you're focusing on your form primarily,
Yeah.
and it shows. It shows, and it's something that really, really did help me. When I first got into 3D, we did a paper first. We used to do league night. 2030, and it was still kind of outdoors because
Mhm.
there's
no roof on the
no
place.
roof on the
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
But that was something that I really got to get myself back into. And I had fun, man. It's fun. Especially like, cause same thing, like I'm pretty competitive
Yeah.
when it comes to stuff like that. So, there was always somebody to compete against and stuff like that. But even then, if you're not competing against anybody else, you compete against yourself with the score.
Right.
If you score it and you're like, what you shot, before, and then you can shoot better this time, and you can also see the improvements.
Yeah.
And you can definitely dial your sight, your left and right, and your 20. And then once you get that dialed in, that's a fucking perfect base to start with, you know.
No, definitely. What I learned too on shooting paper is don't count your arrows. You know what I mean? So like you shoot 3, let's say you hit 3 X's, right?
Yeah.
And then you that's the next round and you miss an X and it's automatic that's in your head. Like fucking my score, there goes my score.
Yeah.
So just like don't just shoot your shot and don't even worry about what the score is, whatever. It'd be good if you could have somebody else storing your shit.
Yeah.
So you don't know where you're at. You just keep shooting and stuff and then that way you're working on improving yourself rather than shooting for score.
Right.
The score was gonna come no matter what, but if you can shoot your shot the same every time and not worry about the score,
because
you don't get in your own head.
Yeah, there's two things that happen there. You'll know what you're scoring, and like especially like if you set yourself a goal of like everyone has that goal of shooting a perfect score, right? And if you start to miss, or okay, I need to score a 12 or an X on this one to boost my score. Then next thing you know, you give yourself more pressure and you're more focused on that than you are on your form
and all that.
Execution.
Execution, shot execution, your form, you know, all that stuff. So there is two, you know, that's what happens when you do that.
Yeah.
You gotta try not to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's I think the off season's good for that. Like you said, just shoot close quarters and perfect your form and stuff. And shooting close distance, you'll start getting better at long distance.
Yeah. If you guys made it this far, comment down below what you guys do in the off season. What helps you prepare for your next hunt or your next 3D season? What do you guys do in the off season? That's a good question, I think, to ask.
I mean, if there is an off season, right? Does that mean for us down here,
there can definitely not be an off season.
Yeah, I think last year, dude, we didn't have an off season. We had our December shoot, and we jumped right back into it January, and we had 12 shoots. Basically,
what are you guys thinking about this year? Because I mean, that was something that we discussed last year, where you were like, you know what, we're gonna try to run a full season. How do you feel after? Because now it's the end of the season. How do you feel about that?
It was a lot, man.
It's exhausting, right?
It is. It started off real strong, and then towards the end and stuff, like schedules change and things like that, and people aren't able to be there all the time, stuff, and it's like, okay, so this last shoot, I set up all 40 targets, but it wasn't till I'm lying. Eddie set up the first 2. And then he dragged everything first, and then he set up the first 2, and then I'm off on Fridays usually. So I went and set up the rest of the 28.
Yeah.
And then I was just taking my time, just cruising along, whatever. I was out there from about 9-ish till probably about 4, somewhere around there, about 4. So I went and did that, and then no, I was out there actually. Yeah, I'd say about 4. My wife went out there and helped me do the long range, but I already had set 2 at the long range, so she was basically ranging for me.
Right.
Like, this is what I want them at, so tell me when I get to that range. And I try to keep it consistent with the 60 to 110.
Yeah.
To make it more, I guess, variety.
Yeah.
You know, so the first ones were like, for example, 65 and 75, and then the second ones were like 85 and 95, and that way. And then the last 2 were kind of close together. I try to keep the variety there on the ranges and stuff, so you know it's more competitive. But yeah, I set up most of it, and then let's see, Saturday we shot around the table Saturday, and then Sunday that's when I shot with you guys. And after everything was done and everybody left, I started picking up. So.
Right.
And that was about... this truck doesn't have a whole lot of room, so I took down the first 11. I went and put them away, took inventory of them, put them away. I went back out. I was about target 20 when they showed back up, and then started like Sherbert picked up the long range. Then Eddie came back and did what was he doing? I forgot what Eddie was doing. I think he was doing something. Either putting them in, or I don't remember exactly what he was doing, but anyways, the help came back is my point. And we were able to put everything away and stuff. And I presented Zoe with her championship buckle, man. That kid, she put in so much work, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was cool to see her win both the class shooter of the year and then the championship too. But yeah, it is. So it is a lot of work, and it's kind of a relief.
Yeah, it's a whole another level.
Yeah. Well, even Chewy helped out this year too and stuff, and he's like, "Damn, there's a lot that goes into this."
Yeah, I didn't realize how much it was until I started helping.
So
yeah, it's a lot of work.
It is.
It's a whole different level to kind of keep that going. It's a whole lot of dedication and a whole lot of love for the archery as a whole.
But I mean, like for me, I don't complain a whole lot until like somebody says they're gonna be there and then they're not there. It's like fuck, I expected help and I didn't get it. But at the same time, in my head, it's like I'm not setting up for tack. That shit fucking looks hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like this is all flat ground, so I can drive my truck through most of this. It's not that bad. And I can take my time doing it. And the worst of it is carrying like some of the heavier targets.
Right.
Like, the guys used to yell at me when I would set up the Sasquatch by myself. He does fit in my truck, but he fits better in my other truck.
Yeah.
But the Buffalo is another heavy one. I think the Buffalo is probably the worst one.
Yeah, the Buffalo and Tom Brady for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but I do it for the people, man. I mean,
it's definitely a lot because I know I did it for a little while, and it sucks. It sucks when you're doing it, but it's also like the gratification you get when everyone goes out there and shoots and everyone's having a good time, and it's hard because you're never going to please everybody. Everyone's always going to bitch about something. It's tough, man. Especially when you're doing your best to try to put on a good shoot for everybody, and then people come in and shit on it and complain and wow, that's fucking bullshit. And this target was this and this target was that, and it's like, yeah, man, thanks. Did you come out here to give me a hand? Did you come out here and help?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has something to say, but
we've heard it before too. Like, oh man, you didn't put the horns on that one. Like, there's no 12 ring on the horns, man.
Yeah.
Like, when's the last time you shot the horn?
Yeah.
So yeah, we do mess up and we do things, overlook things sometimes, but I think our number one thing is the safety of it all.
Yeah.
That's it.
And at the end of the day, they don't come to me with complaints. I'll hear about them.
Yeah.
But they don't come to me and tell me, hey, we noticed this. Hey, we noticed that. They don't tell me. I hear from other shooters and stuff, which is fine. Negative feedback is still feedback. And I can all right, cool. But I mean, you've been out there, let's see, at least 8 times, right? This year. How many of those courses were exactly the same?
Not one.
Yeah. So that's the cool layout of our land,
Yeah.
So no 2 courses are ever the same. We can go straight up and down the road 10 times and it'll be 10 different courses
and it's
every
still
time.
all different,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it is a lot of fun, man, but it does take a lot of work to be out there and to set up, to tear down and stuff. It's not just they're not out there all the time.
Yeah, it's crazy because like we're fortunate enough to have a club in town. We don't have to travel if we don't want to.
Right.
We have a bow shoot here once a month.
Yeah.
And there's some places that don't have that, So if you don't, and if you do, fuck, man, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because it's tough. It is tough.
Yeah. So we'll see what we get into this year. Are either one of you guys wanting to be a board member this year? He said no.
Nah, I'll set up targets. My schedule changed, so that's why I can't.
Yeah.
On Fridays, I can't do that.
No, that's fine. I think I'm the only one that's off on Fridays, man. And it's not 100%. Like for example, this Friday I'm working.
Yeah. With me, it's just end of the month.
Yeah,
End of the month is for me is the inventory, and
what the guys are talking about is moving it to the beginning of the month.
If we do that, or the second week of the month, then I'd have some more time to be able to go out there and I hate half-assing shit, man. And that's kind of what it felt like. And I was just like, man, this sucks.
And it is frustrating, man. It's like, God damn it. I mean, And I get it, shit happens and people get busy and stuff, but it's like, for a long time, it's like, damn it, I don't have, but we had board members and we had George and we had Larry, and it's like, all right. And I knew going in, like, their schedules are different. They're not going to be able to be there all the time. So I was a little frustrated by it too. It's like, I didn't think about it in the long term. It's like, all right, we've done this before. We created a softball team together and it was pretty good and stuff. We worked well together. And then, like the physical part of it, it's like I was lost because I had no direction. I wasn't really like, hey, you're taking over. Here's the keys. And it's like, all right, cool. And so what do I do? And they're like, figure it out.
I'm down, man. It's just the schedule's got to get that worked out. But I'm down.
But it's a lot, man. It's like if you're not there physically, the ideas are shine some light on the ideas, or even advertising, or there's a lot of different aspects to it.
Yeah, I think definitely that's something that I'm definitely down to do that. And Chewy's got a cool little knack for creating some content and like advertising and you talk about like us or Josh being able to like talk to people, but the way that you're able to like post stuff and get people to like gravitate towards something, that's pretty fucking cool, man.
I can talk to a lot of people, dude, but I'm awkward as fuck sometimes. I don't know what to say a lot of times, but it just depends.
It's just awkward when you bow your head and like start doing like little hand gestures. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Fucking banging my own gong or what, you fucking assholes.
Every time you walk in.
He's totally cool, man, but he says gong after every time he says something, he says gong.
Why is he always bowing?
Every time I tell a story about Josh, I'm like, Joshua.
But what's that guy in Chuck and Larry? He's like, hoy. Like Rob Schneider. He's like a circle.
But no, man, definitely appreciate you putting that on and getting everybody involved and holding it together, man, because it takes a lot to do that, man.
And like I said, man, it's not like these guys always tell me too, like, hey, man, I appreciate it. It's like it's a team effort, dude. It's not just me out there. I know I'm the president of the club, but it's not just me. It's my wife behind the scenes with all the financials and bookkeeping type of deal,
keeping everything in line.
And then we had Dustin doing all the sponsorships and getting like going around town and stuff, and then Gomez helping us set up and tear down at times. And we had Chewy. We had as a member, just a member of the club itself, not the board member, man. You helped out a lot too, being out there. And Josh Sherbut, same thing. And then we had, of course, Hernandez that kind of took over the role of vice president there when Dustin got too busy. He really stepped up too. Had some ideas. He got the banners and stuff made for us and stuff. And then, of course, Coach. Coach is a pretty dependable person, man. I can count on him to be there. First thing in the morning, ready to set up and stuff. What do we need? That type of stuff. And it's been a joy, man. It's been a joy, and like I said, it's not just me out there. It's a team effort, and we'll continue to do it as long as I can. They won't let me leave. I've talked about stepping down. They're like, "Fuck you, you're not going nowhere." Like,
no, man. It's
just. I got to be able to step away and not worry about it.
Right.
Like if I got to miss a shoot and be away from it, I want to make sure it's in good hands. And they proved to me this last couple of years that they're able to run it without me. Of course, I'm only a phone call away, but if I need a date night
I think also it's important that not only are you able to step away in that sense, but also if you don't do other shoots, if you just do your local club shoots and you're the only one or one of the only ones involved in getting it set up and getting it torn down, it kind of drains you and like the love of the sport and being able to go out there and shoot. Because it sucks. Like there are people calling you and there are people asking you questions and, hey, what's my score? And it's like, what do you mean? What's your score? Like you should know. Well, hey, what class am I supposed to be in? Hey, where do I shoot from? That kind of stuff. And to be able to like clip that and go and shoot somewhere where you're paying them and you're like, hey, I'm just attending this thing. And, to walk away from it and be like, have fun with that. I know how much fun tearing this thing down is going to be. You know, so it's definitely something that you have to do to be able to, you know, enjoy it still.
Yeah, and you're exactly right, man. Like, I didn't get to compete for at least the first year because I didn't feel comfortable leaving the table. And then the second year was a little bit better, and then the third year was really good.
Yeah.
We're like, you know, Eddie's running the table, and we're out there shooting and have a blast and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But he still calls me and stuff, and like, hey, no, what about this? What about that? And it's not that he's indecisive. He just wants to make sure he's doing the right decision.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, all right.
That's it.
And he has taken the initiative and made some decisions and stuff. Like, yeah, that's cool. He's like, I should have asked you first, bro. Like, yeah, we're good, man.
Yeah.
I would have made that same decision. So, so yeah, it's been a lot easier to be able to leave the table and go and shoot and have, you know, love for the sport.
That is what it is, man.
Going, man.
Yeah,
Keep it
what
going.
it is.
I'll keep it going as long as I can. And even if my body doesn't let me shoot no more, I can still run the club.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'll do it for as long as I can until I can.
Yeah.
You know?
Cool.
That's good, man. And I'm glad we have something like that here in town. And if you guys have a club that you guys can support, man, make sure you guys do that, because it takes a lot to get these clubs going.
Yeah,
for sure.
And we'll be renewing our I was all in the middle of this. You see me doing my phone and stuff, selling memberships already. So
sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, so we gotta renew our insurance ends on the end of this month. So end of the year.
Yeah.
So we'll be renewing here shortly. I just got to make sure to see who's on the roster and who needs to be taken off. But we'll cross that road here in a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you guys know, and I can probably throw you guys on the roster too. You're already on the roster, but so what happens with this, and just to give you some insight on it, is whenever you're on the roster, your membership's paid for by us, right, as a club, and then the way we get our money back is, you pay us back. So if we pay for everything, and he decides he doesn't want to be on the, he's not going to compete, I already paid for him. So I'm out that money.
Yeah.
So that's the way it works. So the way it is like the insurance is roughly about in between $700 and $800, I think, depending on how many people you have on your roster.
Yeah.
Families are a lot more, and then you have your individuals. But you get certificates to sell. So 10 memberships, and you sell those, and that basically pays for your part of your insurance. So it's not as expensive.
Yeah.
So it's not. We're just basically getting reimbursed is what we're doing, but yeah, so that's the way it all works and stuff. But if you want in, we can definitely throw you on the roster, and I just need some information from you.
Yeah, bank account and PIN.
Social Security number.
That's fine. Don't have nothing in it, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah.
Sure, you can have it.
Yeah.
Take it.
Every time the scammers call me, I'm like,
so
yeah, sure.
Oh shit! I love seeing those videos, bro, where they do the reverse thing and they track the call center, and he just tears them apart.
I watched like 20 of those.
Yeah.
Were you in one?
Yeah,
I was, man.
They got him.
They got me. They got me. I was trying to tell Mariela that the purchase for that Sicario wasn't me.
That's fraudulent. Yeah.
What's up with the ball on the shelf? They gave it to me.
They gave it to me.
But
we got him with the Medicare scam.
Yeah, man. Life alert. I renewed that already, didn't I?
Dude, the other day I was working on my truck and I moved the tire and it's heavy.
Yeah,
right?
they are.
And then I tweaked my back a little bit. I'm like, oh my God, I can't move. I'm like, as soon as I sit down for a while, and it's still right here, it's still hurting.
Tender.
It's still a little tender. Yeah. So now, I'm looking into that life alert.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, watch it, bro. I think 5 years ago, dude, I screwed my back up pretty good. Couldn't walk for a while.
Yeah.
It was rough. And then when I finally was, I was like, all right, I'll be able to go to work. And I went to get up with my toll belt on, and it just locked. I was like, fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. It's not good, man. Take care of your back. Take care of your feet. Speaking of feet, I told this dude earlier.
I need to get on that.
The sheep feet are on sale right now, so buy one get a pair for free.
Socks.
So
do you have a pair of those socks?
No.
Yeah, dude, you owe yourself, man. You got to get some of those socks, dude.
Yeah.
It's so crazy a difference those make. My archery hunt, I wore those the whole time because I was like, man, I wore like some Realtree wool socks one weekend, and then dude, I was dying. Like, and I have pretty good boots.
Yeah.
And not dying, but I was like, man, I'm sore.
Yeah.
And then the next weekend I wore those sheep feet. I'm like, oh yeah, I have those sheep feet socks, and I wore those. Dude, I felt like fucking perfect. I was like, God damn, what the hell?
Dang.
Yeah, they're really good, man. So even on if you don't hunt and you just you have work boots or whatever, dude, sheep feet.
I'm gonna wear those this weekend for the rematch.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by anything, but sheep feet socks, dude. Is only
Sheep feet
they're
socks.
specifically designed. You have a left sock and a right sock.
Oh dang, really?
Yeah, and they're so damn comfortable.
Yeah.
So I have the sheep feet from Tack, but also I paired them with so I have the insoles, and I have them inside my crispy boots, and then I had the socks too.
That's
dude,
that's
on
the
my daughter's
combo.
hunt, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, it was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear those on Sunday for the rematch.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on some things here during the week.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak into his house and adjust his sight tape,
Yeah.
break some arrows.
Better hope you get the right bow.
Yeah. Rematch Sunday. Sunday.
Pay per view.
Only on pay-per-view. Yeah.
We should do some footage on this.
We
and
should.
see.
We should.
So what's the rematch?
He's gonna try to beat me for whooping his ass the other day.
okay.
Gotta do it. Gotta
Here
do
at
it.
your house or what?
No,
or out there?
we're
Oregon Mountain?
Oregon Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Oregon's
Leesburg.
all over the
So
mountain.
down Oregon Mountain Bowman having
Yeah.
their Leesburg shoot. I think it's their finale.
finale.
Oh,
shoot.
okay.
They
Josh's
have
finale.
Yeah.
some hot dogs and stuff out there after
Oh,
the
yeah.
shoot.
Yeah.
Cool.
Loser buys the first round.
Deal. Sweet. Free beer.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Already taking shots.
Yeah. Josh, Chewy's going? You going?
Yeah, I'll go.
Sunday?
Yeah. We're
Sunday,
going your right
Sunday,
or
Sunday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think mine fits in there.
I have to take my jump pack, make sure it's charged.
Yeah. Just take
I'll
that.
take
charge
one.
it.
I'll take the jump pack for your jump pack.
Jump pack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
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 Yeah, we'll
Sound
do
good.
it Sunday.
Alrighty.
And today, stay tuned for next week when Hada confesses that he got his ass handed
Got
to
another
him.
bow. He's getting another bow.
All right, guys.
Sicario. I'm doing with the arc.
No, I'm gonna shoot the DS. Shoot the
DS and
yeah,
Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still 2025.
It's still.
Yeah.
2026, he'll pull out the new bow.
Yeah.
I gotta wait. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta call. I'm gonna have a call John Dudley tonight. Get some tips.
Yeah.
You know?
Some tips.
Oh, dang, I got to dial my bow in then.
Hot?
And dial my bow in. I don't want to
Got
buy
to.
you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You
I mean,
throw
you
him in the
can.
mix.
Yeah, yeah, you can buy me beer.
Chewy's already all sad.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's on.
All
It's
right,
on.
Cool.
So either way, free beer.
Free
Either
beer.
way. I hope your guys' strings last.
I'll take a backup bow just in
Any-
case.
Yeah. Anything
Nah, that
else?
rematch is between you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'll go along for the ride.
He barely beat me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
No.
he shot a 220,
I'm just kidding.
221.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
you-
told him, he's like, how'd you do? I was like, I shot 270. He's like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I need to break 200.
Yeah. I don't even know what I shot.
I'll tell you right now.
First day?
211?
Yeah, it was 211.
211.
I was telling him because he was like, how did you shoot a 311? I was like,
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
I was like, the song, man. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, dude, when I was the score, I'm like, what's the name of that group? It was like 311. Yeah. It was like that song Amber.
Oh, yeah.
And then I put 311 on my scorecard.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell, man? How did you one target and you're 111 points difference? And
That's
I'm trying to get into my damn
bonus points.
yeah, it's bonus points. There it is, drive. I'll tell you what you scored or what I wrote down.
what you wrote down?
Oh shit. All right, here we go. 214.
214.
No, that ain't it.
I think it was 211.
That ain't it.
Yeah, see the song. That's 311.
311. And that was stuck in your head?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, it didn't. Oh, I know what happened. I didn't update it. I didn't upload it
How
to the
weird.
drive.
How weird.
No, last year, January, you shot a 214.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't upload it to the drive, so I don't have your score from Saturday.
Yeah.
I have it on the computer.
Yeah, I gotta figure out why my sight tape's off, but I have an idea of why it's off. I think it was when I did my hunting setup, I had the lighted nocks and the collar and the field point or the broadhead.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what was throwing me off. And these arrows are lighter than my hunting arrows.
Mm-hmm. So the lighted nocturne was nocturnals.
Nocturnals.
You're looking at about 25 grains there.
Nocturnals, and then the
collar's like another 8 maybe.
Yeah. So it's crazy, man. It's like little things.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of little things,
You gotta go piss or what?
I gotta go pee.
All right. I think we cut it off there.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one.
All right.
Later.
Later, guys.
Link in my bio. Subscribe.